Morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm steaming up some broccoli this morning. Isn't that what everybody does on a Monday morning? Is steam broccoli. She smells fancy. I lost my steamer cover. I just used it this week, but she's missing. So we're just using a paper plate. That's how I roll. Probably won't do the same thing, but who cares? If you're watching, say, don't say that. If you're watching, say hello. Nobody's watching. Where are you? Join me live for breakfast. Actually, this isn't breakfast. This is, well, yes, it probably is breakfast, actually. Hey, Jennifer. Hello, hello. Good morning, friends. Hey, Carrie. Oh, my coffee is terrible this morning. Terrible. Hey, Sue. You guys, I'm going to make a yummy bacon Gouda broccoli casserole. If you joined me for class last week, we made a Brussels sprouts dish, spicy Gouda Brussels sprouts that were absolutely phenomenal. And so as I was eating them, I thought, you know what? This would just be the most amazing dish with broccoli. No, Carrie, this is not. This is my rental home. I haven't moved in yet to our new house. We're waiting for a closing date. Hopefully we'll know today or soon when we're going to close. But I made this spicy Gouda Brussels sprouts dish, and it was so good. But the whole time I was eating it, I was thinking, I need to try this with bacon, and I need to add onion. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make a bacon version, and I'm going to change it up just a little bit. So this is going to be just slightly different than the one I made for class the other night, which the recipe is available for anyone to try. So if you haven't tried them, you should. They were a hit with everyone who had them. Good morning, Shirley. All right, so the Gouda Brussels sprouts did not have onions, but I like onions and broccoli together. I think they're fabulous together. So I'm going to cook up some onion with garlic and bacon. And this Brussels sprout dish had like a sauce that you mix in. It's so good. And I'm going to do the same with this, but I'm going to add mayo. I'm going to try mayo. I'm just going to make it a little bit different. The Brussels sprouts, yes, they had bacon, Shirley. Yeah. We cooked up the bacon first. Woo! That's a strong old onion. Ooh, 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 ooh. I was hoping that wouldn't burn my eyes, but it is. I'm just waiting, Debbie, on a closing date. As soon as I have the closing date, I'll know. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks. Just waiting on the official closing date. They set it tentatively for the 8th, but we're hoping to get in. They're hoping to get us in earlier. So there's a possibility that we can get in earlier. So we're just waiting for the final date. Otherwise, it'll be the 8th. That's the plan. All right. This bacon was not that fatty the other night. This package of bacon. Well, no, Shirley, I'm changing this one and adding onion to the bacon. I'm using broccoli and onions. I'm adding just a little fat because this bacon was not that fatty. The Brussels sprouts had bacon already, but they didn't have onions. They didn't have broccoli because they were Brussels sprouts. So I'm tweaking it that way. And I'm going to do mayo in my sauce. as well. So really, you could do this with any vegetable you wanted. I'm not messing with you, girl. Brussels sprouts is good. Broccoli's good. You could do it with green beans. You could do it with cauliflower. You could do it with roasted potatoes for a crossover. It would be fabulous with roasted potatoes. Right, Debbie? Every day you can have Brussels sprouts. You could do it with carrots. They'd be like crossover because you have a lot of carrots. You could do it with zucchini. It would make a great casserole with zucchini. See, Lynn? Genius. That's genius. I knew it was going to be good with broccoli. I knew it. I knew it. The whole time I was eating it, I was thinking, I got to make that with some broccoli. That is going to be absolutely fabulous. Who doesn't like cheesy broccoli? Well, Maren. Huh? You're a friggin' weirdo, Tilson. Oh, Carrie. Yes, mixed veggies from the freezer section would be fabulous, Debbie. Carrie, everybody that made this Brussels sprout dish has raved about it because they're just so good. And yeah, they totally do not need to be a Thanksgiving side. And you can lighten it up by lightening up, using half and half. I think the recipe called for half and half. You can use half of the half and half it calls for and replace the other half of the half and half with milk, almond milk, or oat milk or whatever, nut milk. And you can also do half the Gouda it calls for, and it's really going to just lighten it up if you want. It doesn't have to be as cheesy as it is. If, for everyday use, you just lighten it up. Turn my heat down a little. It's burning. Oh, that sounds good, Carrie. That's awesome. You mean the people that were trying it, Debbie? People that were at Thanksgiving and trying it wanted the recipe? That's awesome. Yeah, you do need the Brussels sprout. Eat the Brussels sprouts up, girl. Are you not a Brussels sprout fan? Or you just haven't had time to make them, Jamie? Or are you too scared to try Brussels sprouts? I know that I mentioned this to my friend Beth, and she went, "Oh!" When I said Brussels sprouts, I said, "Okay, I'll make it with bacon." Broccoli. She immediately was like, "Whoa!" She's like, I scared her half to death when I said Brussels sprouts. A lot of people don't like Brussels. They smell like fart flowers. I get it. I don't love Brussels sprouts unless they're covered in cheese and bacon. All right, so I've already steamed my broccoli, but I only steamed it part way. And by steamed, I mean I put a paper plate over the steamer because I can't find my cover. I just cooked it part way. I didn't cook it. How did that get in there? I bought this at a market yesterday. I didn't steam it all the way because I don't want mush, but I also didn't. I think it's got to go a couple more minutes. I like my broccoli kind of soft. I don't like really hard broccoli. I'm not a big crunchy broccoli person. So I just cooked these like 6 minutes in the microwave. These broccoli, this broccoli, because I don't want it super crunchy. You can cook it less if you want. It is going to go in the oven. But I like my broccoli more tender. You can do whatever you feel like doing. I want my bacon to get a little crispier. We're going to mix this all together with the broccoli and an awesome sauce. And we're going to pour it. I'm going to put it right back in this pan and put it in the oven. They do. They stink terribly, Shirley. Broccoli doesn't smell a lot better. All right. My bowl. I would put this in a baking dish, except apparently, I thought I packed everyone, but then I remembered I busted 2 of my Pampered Chef baking dishes during this move. one on the way down and one just recently. So I'm really low on baking dishes, so I'm just going to use the skillet to bake it. And then I'll just scoop it out in the bowl. All right, let me look at my Brussels sprouts. This is what was in it. Oh, I need garlic in the pan too. I need to add some garlic. Garlic, did I already get it out? Did I do that? What happened to my garlic? All right, hold on. Did I already get my garlic out? How can I lose garlic? I've been losing everything. All right, hold up. Oh, here it is. It's right in the very front of the fridge. I'm going to add a good old tablespoon of garlic to that. All right, I'm going to add my broccoli right to this pan. Okay. Drain it well. All right. I don't need this bowl. I'm going to use the bowl I just took out of the microwave. I think I'm just going to stir it completely in the pan. So let's shut the heat off. My broccoli, my onions, my garlic. Now I'm going to make a sauce to pour over this. I got my oven on 350. All right, let's move that to the side. Hey, Mary. All right, here's what I'm going to make for a sauce. 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, green can. Don't get all fancy and spend $10 for real Parmesan. It's not necessary. Oh, 1/2 cup. That looks about right. 3/4 cup of half and half. I didn't get that out either. This is way more than one serving, y'all, okay? So don't freak out. Listen, you guys, my videos are not getting shown on FaceSpace. They're hiding for a lot of people. So if you're watching, please give this a share so it can get out there. Please. All right, we're going to put some Gouda because it's Gouda. I'm going to shred that up. I should have done that before I went live, but I didn't. If I can get it open. This is going to be great on the side of some eggs, y'all. All right. I'm going to use not all of this for the Brussels sprouts dish. It does call for all of it, but I'm just going to do a little less than all because I don't need an entire brick of Gouda in here. I want an entire brick of Gouda. I don't need an entire brick of Gouda. See, there's a big difference between want and need. Okay. Did y'all hear me? What I want and what I need is not the same thing. And less Gouda will still taste just as amazing. So I don't need the entire square of this, but I do need half of it because I want it to be good and cheesy. But I am going to add a little mayo in this one because lightening up the Gouda means it's going to be a little less creamy. So I'm going to add a little bit of mayo to this just to help. Whew. I am bossy, ain't I, Shirley? Bossing people around. It's my job. It's to boss people around. I always wanted a job where I could boss people around. All right. It's probably, if I were to pack it, it would probably be a solid half cup of Gouda. Oh, Gouda's good. It's so sticky and yummy. All right. Some Gouda. Salt. Gonna add, I don't know, some salt. I'm gonna add some mustard, like a tablespoon. If you don't like mustard, don't freak. You're not gonna taste it that much. Red pepper flakes is good if you want that. I'm gonna add some onion powder to mine, like 1/4 teaspoon. I'm gonna add a little bit of this black pepper, just a touch, and I'm gonna add some mayo. Hold up, mayo. I'm not gonna make this one spicy. The Gouda calls for, I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup of mayo, so not a ton. The Brussels sprouts called for red pepper flakes to make them spicy, but I'm gonna keep this one unspicy. Oh, I just flung mustardy Gouda sauce all over the dog's head. Shirley Moore is feisty this morning, isn't she? Yeah, it does. Mayo makes a casserole really good. All right. I'm going to pour this over my broccoli. Get all that goodness out of there. Now I'm just going to throw this in the oven for about 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes until it's bubbly and browned and delicious. And it's going to be redonkulous. This is going to be so good, you guys. I'm telling you right now. I ain't on my A game, girl. My A game fell apart the last 4 days. It has been the craziest 4 days. I have been so busy. I can't even begin to describe how busy my weekend has been. And it's 90% of it's been sitting at a computer. But it has been so busy. All right. Put a little sprinkle Gouda on top of that. And then I'm going to bake it until it's bubbly and brown. This way. Today, y'all, is the last day for Black Friday deals. They end tonight at midnight. My offers will all still be available, but they will not be available at the Black Friday pricing. This is the lowest they're going to get all year. So I'm going to also sprinkle a little parm on top just because I want to. Hoodie colors remind me of hot air balloons. I love this hoodie. I bought this yesterday at this discount store in Hickory, and it's Charter Club. It's like really thick, good quality, and I absolutely am obsessed with the colors. Oh, that's heavy. 15. Hey, Siri. Set a timer for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to eat. All right. I got to eat one little chunk of Gouda. All right. Oh, you guys, Gouda is the best thing in the world. I'll let you have some of it. It's so creamy. Hands down my favorite cheese. I shouldn't have eaten that on camera because that was gross. All right. Black Friday deals ending tonight at midnight, y'all. 1 year pass into Holy Healthy with KJ. You are going to get Holy Healthy New Year, Holy Healthy Spring, Holy Healthy Summer, and Holy Healthy Holidays for $849. That is less than $70 a month for Holy Healthy with KJ. And you get so much. You just think of it this way. A year's worth of menus. A year's worth of grocery shopping lists done for you. All done, $849. If you are an existing client in Wholly Healthy and you would like to break up the pay in full price into 3 payments for December, January, and February, I'm willing to do that if you're an existing client and it's for December, January, and February. Otherwise, that's the pay in full price. Cheapest you're going to get Wholly Healthy for the entire ever. Chain breakers. If you want to be a groundbreaker, you need to buy before January 1st. But tonight ends the special price. Then it goes to its normal price. Tonight, the course is $49 through tonight. Tomorrow, it goes to $59. The community is $15 a month. What can you do for $15 a month? Literally nothing. You cannot even go to Starbucks once a week for $15 a month. For $15 a month, you will have access to my Chain Breakers food addiction support community that is launching January 1st. It comes with a lot of things. It is not trim healthy coaching. It is food addiction support. It's going to go up to $19 a month after tonight. That is an amazing deal. Okay. And you will be locked in at that price for the life of your membership. If you stay in it for 10 years, you will have the $15 a month, no matter what the price goes to. You will be paying $15 a month for life. I also have a special price on just Wholly Healthy New Year for $2 something. I think it's $29. I can't remember. For Wholly Healthy New Year, if you pre-buy. I also have printables and things available on my site, my coffee cookbook, all-in journal, something else. I can't remember. The Choose Wisely guide are also on a deep sale. So don't miss out on those because they end tonight at midnight. You will still be able to buy all of them, but the price will go up for each one of them. This is very short-term Black Friday deal. All right, girls. I still got 10 minutes on this. I will come back and show you a picture on my page when it's done of how gorgeous it looks, and then I'm going to eat it with my face. I love you all. Thanks for joining me this morning. Please give this video a like and a share. Make it show up in the algorithm, people. I love you. I appreciate you, and I will see you back tomorrow. Bye, guys.